What's going on, guys? It's Red Beer. We're here at San Jose Barbell. This is our wonderful. We'll make it work. This is Kyla. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm a teacher. I live in the area. I've been going to San Jose Barbell for it's my 9th month.
Already?
Yeah, I joined last April. I'm coming up on 1 year.
You just participated in the Solidarity Challenge. For those of you guys who don't know, basically at the end of the year, I had a little bit of body fat to lose, and I thought I would enlist all of my lovely friends to help in that. And the idea was just kind of going back to basics on, simple things that will help us lose body fat, but more importantly, building the mindset. And some pretty crazy things were accomplished. What was your experience?
I lost 17 pounds in 2 months.
I didn't even
know.
6 weeks.
Oh, it felt like a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
17 pounds?
Yeah. But I had put on some pounds. I had lapsed from the gym for 2 months. So the beginning of school year was just bad. It was rough, and I wasn't focused on the things I needed to focus on, and I wasn't taking care of myself at all. So I put on 10 pounds.
First of all, I didn't even know it was 17 pounds.
Yeah. But I put on 10 pounds in 3 months.
Yeah.
And so that came off really, really fast. So it didn't feel like I lost 17 pounds because I was kind of oblivious to how far away I had gotten from the good stuff I was doing.
Yeah.
Just from coming here for the first 5-6 months. So I joined the Solidarity Challenge specifically because I needed a big jump start to just get back into the habit. Because it was so easy once you stop coming to the gym to never come back.
Yeah.
And it also feels like when you come back, you've lost so much and you've gone so far. I'm never going to get back to where I was. It's really frustrating because there were levels I knew I could hit and now I can't. And it just felt like I don't know how I'm going to push myself. So having the team mentality of we're all doing this together and we're all coming week after week and we're checking in with each other and all that kind of stuff was the kind of push I needed. It was the kickstart.
Yeah.
So it was very fortuitous. It was very coincidental, but it was so necessary. So yeah. So having the check-ins on the website, reminding each other every day to post positive things that we're doing, and
Counting the
I
wins.
needed that. Yeah. I needed a routine, a new routine. So I didn't realize that I just plain had no structure, no routine to keep myself accountable. And I think that's why it was so easy to fall off. So I didn't really have a routine that was regular. I was coming to the gym, but I didn't have life routines that reinforced what am I going to do when it's hard, or what am I going to do when life doesn't quite work out, or how do I make the time?
That's something that's really overlooked is how valid. I mean, everyone talks about accountability and stuff, but I mean, it really is. There is something to be said. When there's a group of people who will, check in with you. Because the stuff I was seeing, and I got some of the group messages privately, but I know people were messaging each other without, even being in the main group. And so that's pretty powerful. Because sometimes that's all it takes is if you're by yourself in your own head, you might pass up today or eat something, that you wouldn't normally eat. But then somebody reaching out to you, you're like, oh, okay, I can go.
Yeah.
And one of the cool things the other thing that was a goal of that program was teaching people that, hey, you can enjoy the holidays. That was another big part. It's hey, this is in the last 6 weeks of the year, which is the hardest part of the year, and everybody falls off. And most people end up gaining weight, but the goal was to teach everybody, or to get that mindset of I can not only enjoy the holidays, but then still make tons of progress in my weight, in my health, in my strength during that time. And I know you experienced a big win there as well.
Well, in the routine of checking in and posting your wins and working out every day and all that kind of stuff, I traveled for the last 2 weeks of Christmas straight. I was not here. So I worked out harder on my vacation than I had in some of the workouts here at the gym. Like, I pushed myself harder to work out in the gym on my vacation than I ever would have before. So I traveled a lot last summer, and I like a couple times I would like hit the gym. I didn't really try very hard. I didn't push myself because it wasn't consistent. It was like I phoned it in. And I didn't at all while I was on vacation, which was it was really different, hugely different. But that was really big too, was getting through Thanksgiving, getting through Christmas and New Year's, and not gaining any weight and actually losing weight. Coming back from my first trip, it was like the week before Christmas, coming home on Christmas and having lost weight while I was on vacation was something I had never, it just seemed like it's not possible.
Not only is it possible, but like, you weren't the only one.
No,
like,
no.
Everybody was like, oh my god, I lost weight. I thought I was gonna be so fat. I thought I would have gained like 10 pounds. And then literally every single person.
Well, even Jenny came and found me after the challenge. She was like, I thought I didn't lose any weight. I just wanted you to know I lost 6 pounds. I'm so excited. I was like,
because the whole time
me
she
too.
was like,
we were all so excited.
And because the whole time she was like, oh,
bummed out.
I haven't lost any weight, blah, blah. But, you know, and that was the other thing, was like, we wanted to put the emphasis on like, hey, if we need to be at a healthy weight, because, you know, pretty much everything in terms of like your overall health will be affected by being at an unhealthy weight. So we want to get to a healthy weight, but then the other thing that we reminded everybody was like, hey, the important thing is to feel good, right? Like, do you want to, and that's what we're looking for. So the number doesn't matter as much, and it almost happened as a byproduct of just focusing on feeling good, physically, but more importantly, like mentally. So
yeah, the mental stuff, the solidarity stuff was really, to me, so much bigger. That was more important than anything else we did. Because having an opportunity to sit around with other people who were like-minded, going through the same stuff, and hearing people have the same struggles or things I had never even thought about. We wouldn't have the time, we wouldn't have carved that out in any other aspect of our lives.
no.
So I wouldn't have gotten any of that anywhere else.
No, and that's what, and you know, that always comes to my mind is I'm like, I think this is really special because outside of this, like, people think it's lame to talk about that kind of like gratitudes and wins and just people think it's lame, and that's unfortunate because it's really the most powerful thing out of all of it, and that's really what makes everything happen. Like, even right now, just sitting here, I just feel so much gratitude coming out of myself, right? Jen is over there. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the best part about this is, like, I know everybody who went through that is now going to just crush this up, not only this year, because it's not about the short term, it's about the long term. And once that mindset kind of gets to where it needs to, it's like, it's game over. So I'm excited. We got a prom dress that we need to buy and prepare for.
Yes.
So version 2.0 is on the way. So
I'm looking forward to it.